Cozy Grove, developed by Spry Fox and published by the Quantum Astrophysicists Guild, is a delightful life sim that puts you in the shoes of a spirit guide sent to the island of Cozy Grove. It's a serene and relaxing experience that reminded me a lot of Animal Crossing, but with the story taking on a much bigger focus.
I have to say that the first thing that piqued my interest was the art style of the game. You guys know I'm a sucker for cute and creative, and Cozy Grove has both of those. When I first looked into it, I got the feeling it reminded me a lot of an art style that I'd seen before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the game called Don't Starve, but that's exactly what I thought of. It has this quirky animation that has you hopping from one location to another. It's like overloaded with colorful pieces of scenery. Each one is like a small piece of art that expands the canvas of the world. I really feel like I'm looking at an animated children's story. I'm so impressed with their use of color in the game. You start off with a rather dreary, kind of boring palette, but as you continue to play and complete small missions, areas will flood with bright colors, making everything pop. Once you see the game in color, it's hard to go back to the monochromatic scheme from before. In my opinion, while I understand the mechanic behind the color change, I feel it really hides a lot of the intricate details that went into creating the world.
You'll spend your days on Cozy Grove exploring, crafting, and most importantly, helping out the ghostly residents of the island, which are all very cute. You'll need to develop these relationships to continue the story, as your goal is to help each resident figure out why they're stuck haunting this island. You'll meet a park ranger, a baker, a seagull bear, and a bunch of other colorful characters. The writing for each is completely different, and their personalities are a lot of fun to interact with. You'll help them in a lot of different ways, crafting things, bringing materials, or finding things lost around the island. And each time you do, your relationship with them will improve. There are hints of death that I'm excited to uncover, as the things keeping them there start to unravel as days pass.
I absolutely love the fact that there was a bit of character creation in the game. I love that developers are giving you a space to create your own version of yourself in their games. And this was a really nice surprise. You're an adorable scout ready to help some quirky ghosts and some mischievous little imps.
I don't think I've played the game for more than about an hour at a time, and that is something I really enjoy. You'll have a finite amount of story-based missions to do and resources to collect each day, and when you're done, the game will tell you so. If you want, you can put the game down and come back to it the next day, but you can also just as well continue to fish and craft. The clock is tied to the real world clock, so waiting a day means actually waiting a day. It's refreshing to have a game that allows you to play at your pace and actually recommends a slower play style.
The music in the game is amazing. It's so chill, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'll leave the game on just to listen to the music play while I'm working on other things. Its sweet and melodic tunes fit the overall theme of the game incredibly well.
I do have a few minor issues with the game. The frame rate, especially handheld on the Switch, can dip when there's a lot on the screen. The pop-in can also be particularly bad. I also found myself getting stuck on the island's environments, as you can move around and behind things, and I spent a little bit too much time running in one spot, stuck on a tree or something else that hasn't popped in yet. Interacting with closely grouped items can be frustrating too, as I tried desperately to talk to a character, but kept interacting with everything else around them. I did find it a little bit better to use the touchscreen in those moments. These are all minor frustrations though, and hopefully can be fixed with some patches. Cozy Grove has become part of my daily routine. Wake up, make some coffee, and start my day with a trip to the island to see my very special friends. I'm really enjoying the game so far, and I'm excited to see what new things will continue to pop up every day. I can't wait to see more of the story unfold, and to learn more about what keeps each character bound to the Grove.
All in all, I think Cozy Grove is a fun little game to play that doesn't require a lot of time, but gives you just enough to stay entertained and keep you coming back for more.
Thank you so much for watching our Cozy Grove review, and thank you to the team over at popagenda.co for sending us a code for review. If you liked what you saw, please check out our other reviews, Let's Plays, our podcast, and our other series down below. Please like, subscribe, and share as well. Thanks for watching.